It's live.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Cath, say
So,
hi to everyone. Cath, move.
so yeah, as you can see this week, Kat is not here. She is really busy doing schooling stuff because she's taking like 1 week and a half or something of off school, and obviously she's at university, so it's a lot of time for her. You understand that, Diane? We all three of us understand that from our past. Actually, Alice, are you still in school?
No.
Okay. Okay. And so yeah, so that's it. That's why she's not here this week. Also, Ashley could not make it as well because she did a 12 hours last night from 4 to 4 to try to raise her amount of money for ESVC missing for her. Actually, I'm looking at the stream and I feel like Kat is actually here. That picture is like throwing me off too. So, and also we have a new What's Cracking video editor. Christine is hosting this week. Woo! Christine is learning how to do like overlays and stuff.
I'm becoming an OBS pro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've graduated from shitty to just a little shitty. I'm moving up in the world, guys.
So yeah,
Oh, wait,
so that's really good.
Me and Alice are in the wrong window.
Are they in there? Oh yeah, they are. Switch them up. Switch the Asian up.
OBS Pro.
Yo, that's why I said just a little shitty. I'm not.
Yeah, at least she's.
Oh
she's
man.
it.
Damn it.
Right. So while you do that, how is everybody? Alice and Diane, I haven't talked to you guys since a few days actually. So what's up? What's up, Diane? How's your hair doing? Are you like struggling towards your hair goal, or are you gonna make it?
See, I did my third bleach. It's really dark, so you can't really see it. But I did my third bleach, and the only thing I have left to do for my hair is basically dye it the color I want. So, I mean, after that, it's pretty much done.
Can you remind the viewers what is the color that you want?
It's like an ashy kind of blonde. It's kind of like Alice's, but it's not as dark, I guess you could say.
What about you, Alice? Did you do your hair already for ESVC?
I did my hair a few weeks ago. I don't think I'm gonna go back.
Alice is
Takes too long.
Yeah.
I'm just really tired. I went out last night and I think I'm barely getting over my hangover, so that's my life.
What'd you do? Why'd you go out?
I have a single guy friend that's trying to impress this girl. So he decided that he wants to get a table at a club, which is like, a few $100 to like buy a bottle. So I was third wheel last night. I was just tagged along because my boyfriend's out of town, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out. So I went out with them. And
I finally know now why your mic is such a piece of shit. It's because your fucking mic is all the way out here. Move it.
Hello?
There you go. Oh my god, there we go. Now I know. During practices, I'm like, Alice, I can't hear you. Well, I'm deep throating the mic. Obviously, you're not deep throating it enough, okay?
How dare you? Yeah, that was my weekend. How about you, Steph?
I had my hair done. I went to Quebec City and I did my hair too.
Nice, looks nice.
Like ashy, like Diane was saying, ashy blonde. And yeah, so hopefully it's gonna grow a little bit before ESVC, so I can do like my bangs on the side thing because it's a little short right now. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. So yeah,
I think it's adorable, and I love that platinum blonde on you.
Thank you.
It looks nice.
And I had my teeth done at the dentist, and yeah, I'm gonna do my bleach in the next week so that when you come here, Christine, it's gonna be all even more white.
Nice.
I bought lots of clothes. I bought dresses for the party.
Nice.
Christine, you're gonna need to help me pick the dress. I have 4. You're gonna be like, hey, you pick this.
Nice.
It was so fun because it was the first time in like 4 years that I could buy my clothes at normal shops because I lost weight, and now I could like go to a shop and like, oh, I'm gonna try the large, and the large would fit me, So that was really enjoyable. What about you, Christine?
What? Bonita says, "Oh damn, Pots, my face is so nice and big on your Facebook." What? Where? Her
I
her
understand.
face is on my I don't know. I don't get that. Anyways, what about me? I don't know. So I'm contemplating whether to do something crazy because I usually always do something really stupid before ESWC and I end up looking like a retard. So my goal was to not do anything. Like I'm not gonna get a haircut. I'm not gonna do anything. But I'm thinking about getting a haircut, so I don't know. Usually what happens to me when I go get a haircut is I do like something extreme like and then I regret doing it. So that's why I
You
shouldn't
should
do
do
it.
like the old
But
school Rihanna front thing, you know? The one that she has the front super long and then the back a little
That'd be
short.
really cute.
That would be really
maybe.
cute. You
I
have the
don't know.
hair to do it.
We'll see. We'll see.
But you
I
could go
don't
like
know.
Miley Cyrus style and just have like a little fairy haircut. Yeah, I look pretty baller.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I probably won't do anything.
Okay,
But
so
other than that, I haven't done shit all week.
except the tattoo, that was crazy
That was
last
last
week.
week. That was last week.
Yeah, but it's still like before ESEA risky thing. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, the watch. Show the watch.
Oh, I got a watch today. It's really cute. I couldn't decide. So I used
Is
to
that
be
rose
really.
gold?
Is it what?
Rose gold?
Yeah,
Is that the color?
it's rose
Yeah,
gold. It's Michael
pretty.
Kors rose gold. And so I used to be really into watches when I was younger, like, and I didn't have to pay for my watches. My mom paid for my watches. So maybe that's probably why I was really into them because I never even thought about the cost of them. But so I used to have a bunch of watches, but for some reason over the years I've just lost all of them. So today I went and splurged on a watch.
How much did that cost, Christine?
It was pretty pricey. It was like
Michael Kors is pretty
after
pricey.
200.
taxes and everything, it was like 375. So it wasn't too
It's
bad.
really pricey,
Yeah.
but it's fine. It's a watch. It's worth it.
Yeah, at the most money I've ever spent on a watch was actually not even for me. It was for my mom. It was my very first paycheck that I ever got at this job that I'm working at now, and I pretty much spent the entire paycheck on a watch. It was a crap, what was it? Movado watch. It was like a diamond Movado black leather watch, and it's really cute. I bought that for her, but anyways.
Okay, so the topic of the week is going to be oriented toward ESEA because the season is over. We're going to do a little 10-minute debrief on post-mortem on how it went and what we're looking forward for next season. So last season, let me take out the statistics right here, guys. Last seasons we played in ESEA. If you don't know what ESEA is, it's a North American Counter-Strike Global Offensive League. They also have Counter-Strike Source in 1.6, but who the fuck still plays that shit? So right now on ESEA, there's a 5th division, I think. Diane, you would know that. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's Open, IM, Main, Premier, and Invite. You gotta start from the bottom and go your way up. Even if you're good players, you always have to start from the bottom.
From the bottom, no, we should.
Yeah. So ESEA Open, guys, is really difficult because all the good teams that are starting over from last season, from all the other divisions, basically start back to Open. So Open is fucking hard, okay? It is really fucking hard.
People are gods in Open, honestly.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We went 11-5 in Open, and to secure a place in the playoffs to move up in IM, we had to go at least 12-4. So we fucked up.
The thing about this season was, and every season, what plagues
We
us.
should fucking one season both matches. Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
It's really tough because we're only the 5 girls, and throughout this season in particular we had a lot of issues with scheduling. So if you guys look at the statistics on rounds played, like our sixth L, who bless her heart is amazing and she did her best, and it's not her fault that our record was 11-5, which is, oh my god, so bad. But we tried our best, but we never had a consistent 5 on. Like if one week somebody was out, the next week another person was out. And then the next week after that somebody else was out. So is that your dad?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. I like it. He sounds so jolly, dude.
That's cute, Steph. I was
He's
like,
so happy. It's funny
what's
because
so funny?
I thought it was like Alice.
he hears my voice and it's making him happy, right?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Continue.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, we did our best, but this season was actually not even focused so much on our record. But I think after ESWC, we're actually gonna do another season of ESA Open, and we're gonna try our best again. And I think on the next season that we play in Open, we'll focus more so on our record than anything else. Because I
Yeah.
think on this season, it's right before ESWC, and we were really focused on just improving. And it doesn't matter whether we win or lose as long as we feel confident that we took something away from it and we improved. And we saw drastic improvements throughout the season, but we just weren't even focused on our record at all. And then towards the end, we're like, oh shit, I don't think we're going to make playoffs. We're like, holy shit, we're not going to make playoffs. And it just hit us like, dude, that sucks. But
Yeah.
I think hopefully for the next ESEA season, we'll really focus on the record and show you guys what we're made of.
It's weird to me because I thought we had one of our best seasons still, and we had a shitty record. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's really the 2 season match killed us. But like overall, we won our first 4 matches and lost one, then won our 4 next. And I have something to say about the ESEA format. I think it's really broken how they match the.
I want everyone to look at Steph's face right now while she says
What?
this.
What?
You looked you're like, and I have something to tell you guys, okay?
No, but it's true because
that is really broken.
the way they make the team meet up is broken. So how to do it is you girls know that, but I'm explaining for the viewers. So how they do it is that so after they schedule the first 5 matches randomly amongst the people in the league. Then after that, they take the records of the teams and they match you up versus the people with the same record as you. So what it does is that, let's say we're 5-0, they're gonna place us versus another team that's 5-0. So one of these 2 teams will lose a match, and that's really stupid because in the end, our next 5 matches will be paired against really, really good teams that are also 5-0. And it's fucked up because in the end, it should not be like that because the good teams will all face each other and they're going to have losses. So at the end of the season, let's say we're at 5 matches in, a really good team could be 5-5 and a really shitty team could also be 5-5 because in the end, after losing and going 0-5, they're going to match up with really other shitty teams, and their score is going to go up. And in the end, it's not representative. Your final score is not representative if you're good or not. Is basically if you win at the beginning of the season, you're going to match up versus better team at the end of the season. We should lose 1 or 2 matches early on or something to face up easier team in the end and make it to playoffs. That's basically what it says. I hate it. I hate it. Basically.
Yeah, I agree to an extent. I think they definitely should figure out a better format. But at the same time, if they weren't to use that format, then at the end of the season, then it would be even harder to get into playoffs with an 11-5 record. I would think that the only teams that are going to make it into playoffs then, if they didn't have this format where the better teams face off against each other in order to have losses on each side, then at the end of the season, the people with 15-0 records are the only teams that are going to make it into playoffs. But I don't know.
No, they wouldn't. They would they would have these teams make it to playoffs for sure, and then it would be natural, and then they would do round win and round against, and it would just be better in the end, and it's just stupid.
Yeah.
I hate that format. It's been like that for years, and I don't know why they haven't changed it yet. It's so dumb. Anyway, what are we expecting for next season, Diane? What do you expect for next season? What do you want us to do?
I expect
us to make out a playoffs.
Next season, win Open, rein ourselves into main all the way. We're just gonna.
If we win Open, we go to main right away.
Yeah.
Nice. That's our goal then.
Okay.
I like it.
Winning Open, guys.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Winning Open. What's up? We'll be ready. We're good, right, Alice?
Yep.
Alice is nodding.
She's like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Keep agreeing.
Guys, get your questions ready because in 2 minutes we're gonna open up the Q&A, and it's gonna be the last Q&A before Christine flies to Montreal. Guys, she's flying this Saturday boot camp, and you can be reassured we're gonna make some streaming happen while the girls are at work and that kind of stuff. We're gonna do like Ubinited boot camp streaming time. Woo, woo, woo. I bought the extra table that we needed today with my parents, so we're all set and ready. We just need to have the computer set up and you girls set up. Did you guys watch the Bad Monkey Gaming match?
I watched it.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
I watched the Titan one. But somebody typed here if I saw Julia's ace, but I don't know.
It was she aced versus Titan. She was opping. It seemed like they were trolling a little bit when she aced, because like 3 of them were peeking T-spawn and like just like auto-shotting, and she like peeked and killed 2 of them right from the bat. And you know, she did great. I thought her movements were nice. But yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, I watched some of it. I actually watched it on my stream too, as well, while I was streaming the other day, because somebody told me to watch it. And I don't know. I didn't take anything away from it besides that who was bottom fragging. I was just looking at who was bottom fragging on Bad Monkey Gaming side, and I think it was
like little
Sonia. No, Sonia. Sonia had like 1 kill or something the entire half. Yeah,
but it's hard, like when you lose 15-0 to just like get kills. I don't know, it's at that point. All right, so I don't see any questions, guys. Oh, Vafa, first question: do you think female teams would be at the top level of the scene if they had time to practice as much as the male teams, and will there ever be a mixed team? I think we've answered that question quite a few times on the show, but Christine, maybe, I don't know. Alice, what do you think? You were on a mixed up team back in the days. You were playing with the guys back in the days. Why did you switch back to the vaginas?
Because she missed me too much.
Yeah, I think
she couldn't imagine her life without me. So.
Is that what happened? I think it's possible that females can be at a top level. I don't know if they're going to be like the top fucking team in the world, but it's all about, I think, commitment and dedication to work together and play. I don't know is it possible? Probably soon. I don't think so, but anything is possible. Will there ever be a mixed top team? Yes. Answer is yes.
Cool.
That's it.
One armed girl is asking, Diane, for all the girls, have your family always supported your gaming careers? I want to know from Diane especially.
For me, no. My parents are like super Asian. I think like it's really a waste of time for me to do a lot, but they started coming around to it. I guess it just took them a while for them to like kind of accept it, because it's not something you would imagine your kid to like do a lot. And it's just like, it's not just like a hobby. Like I love doing, CS, so it's kind of like, I don't know, they just learn to like it after a while. So, because I mean, what can they do really if you enjoy it so much? They can't just be like bashing on it like 24/7.
I think Alice's parents are actually still like not supporting after all these years, right?
Yeah, it's kind of taboo to talk about in my family. I mean, they know what I do, but it's not like, oh, I'm not even going to tell my parents I'm going to ESWC this year. I don't want to hear it. So I didn't tell them last year either.
It's okay, we lost, so.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. They think it's taboo, but when I come back, they'll always ask me, so did you win? And if, like last year they asked me, did you win? And I said, no. Like the look of disappointment on my mom's face, like that was terrible. I was like, I thought you didn't even want me to play, and then you're all upset that I lost, So I can't come home.
That you lost?
My mom doesn't know shit about anything, but she always asks like if we won, because she brags to her, my daughter like is like a professional gamer and like yada yada yada, right? So I mean, I can't come back and tell her that we lost this year, so we better come back winners.
Hofsy, I don't know if he's trolling or whatnot, but I'm gonna ask it. What do you think about the new CS power couple on Cloud9? What's that?
Who's the CS power couple on Cloud9?
I don't know. I thought.
Oh, it's when Jordan kissed Shroud.
He did?
Or it looked like he kissed him.
On the picture or on the video?
The camera like lagged, and it looked like Jordan gave him a kiss. So
Okay. Crazy Boo is asking, what are you going to do with the prize money if you win? The prize money is 5K, so we would come back with 1K each. What will we do with the prize money?
Strip club.
Dude, with 1K, I don't even do anything. I just put it in my bank account. I'm that fucking boring.
Me too.
Diane, would you buy something?
I don't think so.
I think I want to blow it all on like something. I just want to blow it away on something. You know, like
See, no, Vegas. I
Yeah.
was putting like last time I went to Vegas. I don't know, Alice, if you're a big gambler, but I'm crazy now. I put like I go to roulette $150 to $200 every round. I'm like, let's go. Let's go.
damn, dude,
Yeah,
you're
I don't care.
Damn stuff.
what
And
no,
a
I
that's a
usually
lot.
come
And
back
roulette.
like even to positive while doing that. And it's
Yeah.
super satisfying. You're like, no, don't care. I don't care. Just join my money.
You should play crap stuff. It's so much fun.
You need to teach me.
Yeah, I'll teach you. We'll go next time. One time
Okay.
we'll go to the crap table. It's so much fun.
All right. I still have one question. Alice, has your parents seen the One True Life show that you were on from
Yeah.
David?
They've seen it.
Have they seen all the documentaries or the TV stuff you were on?
No, I think it's just a True Life one that they've seen, and they've seen like I did this like a few years ago. I did this Kingston like commercial, like mini commercial or something.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
And like I didn't show my dad, but my dad's really huge like with computers, like he loves going on the internet and stuff. And I guess it was trending or some shit, and then he randomly saw it, and I don't know, it was fucking weird. Like that was really weird. He's like, "What the fuck? When did you do this?" You know. But yeah, they've seen here and there. I mean, they think it's funny, but I mean, who knows?
Lunin is asking, for anyone who wants to pick it up, when you're behind in a match, what do you try to do and make what do you do to try and make a comeback? Is it rough? Is it Potter's war cries? What kind of mental stance approach do you take? Yeah, that shit, dude. We're the queens of comebacks. Okay? So how the freaking hell do we do it?
We just became the queen of comebacks very recently. We've never actually had to we've never actually experienced that type of that edge, that feeling of being down by so much and having to have the mental stamina to stay in the game and actually make a comeback like that. Because I mean, if you guys have been following us for however many years, we've been every year that we've gone to ESWC, we've never had to deal with anything like that before because we've always been so dominant. And I mean, that's just fact. It's fact that we've just been dominant. We've never had to fight for our title. It was just kind of gifted to us. And finally, in 2012, we experienced just the most insane. What are you laughing about, Steph?
I'm sure.
I'm dying, dude. I'm like, oh shit,
What
we're
happened?
streaming. I can't laugh.
What happened?
Check the picture.
How?
In the chat, Christine, in the chat. Click the link.
Is this me? Is it a picture of me being like a monkey?
No.
It's
Oh
the
my
power
God,
couple.
Oh shit! It looks like they're making out. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, Jordan Lacey.
That's awesome. Damn, there's a lot of people behind them too. Did you watch these matches? Did you guys watch these matches last night?
You
I
did.
did.
I know you did, right? I was like with my parents, like reading you and Diane talk about it, and
go
I was like, "Oh shit!" And I wasn't even watching.
I
it,
mean,
so-
the matches themselves, it wasn't the highest caliber of like Counter-Strike that was, ever displayed, but just the intensity of the rounds was pretty dramatic. It was really dramatic. That's why it was so like, holy shit, and but I mean, I thought that Cloud9 was playing just really really poorly, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. But anyways, to go back to the question, Yes, in 2012, we experienced for the first time, like on stage in the finals, for the very first time, the amount of pressure. And I remember it wasn't actually even me that brought up the team at that time because I was crushed. I mean, I remember specifically that when we lost the first map on Nuke, I remember I was very positive still. I was like, you know what, it was a fluke. Let's continue, blah, blah, blah. But we lost like 16-8 or something. Then the second map was Inferno. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to crush them. Don't worry. Then all of a sudden we lose the half 13-2. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Are we about to lose? And I remember I pretty much almost broke down. Like I didn't break down, but I was just like, I was almost accepting it to myself. Like I was almost like, you know what? They just outplayed us. I mean, there's nothing we can do. But I remember Steph was like, "Come on, guys, let's not get quiet," and she was just super into it and super trying to stay positive.
I
And I
don't
could
even remember.
feel, yeah, I remember on stage, like to me, I was like accepting it 100%. Like the pistol, the second half started, it was 13-2. We lost pistol. So I was like, okay, now it's 14-2. We're on a fucking eco. We have no money, no momentum, absolutely crushed our dreams. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is GG. Obviously, I didn't say that to my team. To my team, I'm like, all right, guys, it's okay. Let's stay calm. Let's do this. But I'm sure my team heard it in my voice, like the not disappointment, but more just accepting it. And then all of a sudden, Steph is like, "Come on, it's not over," and she's just going all up into it and just fucking like going nuts. And then all of a sudden, we started winning and winning and winning. And I remember I looked at the score and it was like 15-11, and I'm like, there's no way, there's no fucking way. And then boom, all of a sudden we tie that shit. Boom, OT, boom, second OT, boom, later, bitches.
And fucking Jenny not buying guns because she's so hyped
Oh
about
my
her
god. That was on Dust 2. That was on Dust 2 too.
Buy a gun.
In the OT! In the OT! We have 10K! Oh my god, and she forgot to buy a gun because she was so into that shit. And then all of a sudden we're on Cath and Jenny goes, "Oh no, guys. Oh no." And I'm like, "What happened?" And she's like, "I forgot to buy a gun." And we're like, "Oh my god." But then she ended up killing like 2 people with her pistol.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Well, just don't buy any guns from now on, Jenny."
Oh my god, Jenny.
No, I
Oh
didn't
man.
notice. I was so focused. Like, I remember she told us after we won the whole thing. Like in Dust 2 and Cat, I didn't buy a gun. I was like, "Are you shitting me?"
That was insane.
Oh my god! And then that second game, we lost. When we lost pistol, and it was like 13-2 again. Then we lost pistol. And it was 14-2. And then apparently the stream timeout at home. So my parents, like everybody everywhere, taught the stream timeout. And we had friends over in Palestine, and I don't remember who it was. Was it Spencer and someone else, or was it like David and someone else? Anyway, we had people at the hotel watching the final. And when the stream timed out at 14-2, they're like, "Oh, they're probably so sad right now. We're gonna go back to the event and see how it is to have a silver medal. We're still gonna support them." And they get to the event and we're on the podium, we're a gold medal. We're like, "What's up? What's up?" And they're like, "What the fuck? You were losing 14-2."
Our final was so long that they had to rearrange the entire tournament just for that. And now, I kid you not, ESWC no longer hosts the female final and the male final on the same day. Ever since 2012, before that, the finals were all played on the last day of the event. Every team went and played, and the schedule was very proper. Like, they're very, ESWC, and I mean, really any major tournament, they're very strict on following the schedule. And I mean, of course they have to be. There's stream schedules, there's, Go TV, there's so many things involved behind in the production crew that they have to maintain the schedule. And I mean, who the fuck would have expected triple OTs and 2 different maps and then going to the third map and our final lasting like 4.5 hours or something on stage? So the male team had to play the finals in the group stage area while our final was still
It was
going
a
on.
French team versus NIP.
Yeah.
Like it was VG, Rare Games versus NIP, and they were playing in the tournament area, the final. Oh fucking shit.
Yeah, it was
And they
pretty
had
crazy.
no momentum, and they were so depressed, and the crowd wasn't there to bring them back up. It was the worst.
It was crazy.
Oh shit.
That shit was
Oh
nuts.
shit. All right. And yeah, so that's it. Do we really have any other questions? I don't think so. Does anyone want to take a last question? There's one question about what do you think about Diane's hair? I think it looks great with your headset, Diane.
Thanks.
She looks like a candy kid, like those Plur ravers.
Yeah,
Right?
true. Ravers United! What's up?
Hofty is asking, how do you guys as a team build momentum in early rounds, and how do you maintain that momentum throughout a match?
Momentum is really difficult to keep because the thing is that you get complacent. Is that how you call it, Christine, when we play? So
Complacent,
let's say
yes.
you won 10 rounds to 0. If you're currently losing, like let's say you're losing 15 to 0, and then you win 10 rounds in a row, you're fucking pumped, and everything you do is really, really like careful. But if it's the beginning of the match and you're winning 10-0, it's so easy to just like not care and peak and like die and like rush into 1 versus 3 because, or 3 versus 1 because who cares, we're winning 10-0. It's so difficult. And I think it's all right in scrims and practices to fuck up these rounds, but I think in matches and in at events, at LANs, this is where the real players stand out. This is where we don't peak during that 3v1, you know, because it's this at this time it matters. So that's how you keep your momentum.
And having that, you know, having momentum and having the discipline to know what to do with that momentum is really difficult. It's extremely difficult. I mean, when your adrenaline is pumping, and you know, usually when you're playing a sport, you're able to physically relieve that adrenaline. You're able to use that adrenaline to your advantage physically, and so it can boost you physically to accomplish whatever. But when you're playing an esport, it's a little different, and so being able to have the discipline to use that momentum to your advantage, and have the discipline to know how far is too far, I think it's really difficult. And so, yeah, like Steph mentioned with the whole complacency thing, I think this is something that's been plaguing our team and our lineup for a very long time. And, you know, for the past couple of years, what's been happening to us, I mean, in all of our group stage matches and semifinals and finals is we are always up 7-0. We are never do we really start a match unless it's our first match in group stage. I remember last year specifically, our first match in group stage, we started off super slow. Like, I mean, it was horrible. But most of the time, 90% of the tournament, we are up 7-0. No joke, 7-0, 8-0, we're up. And then all of a sudden, that complacency, that overdrive kicks in. And so that's what we've been actually, you know, trying to work on throughout this year, is being able to know how to handle specific situations when you're up by so much. And it is really hard.
Dan, do you think you improved on LAN because you've been doing so many LANs these days? You're gonna be sick at the event?
I feel like I've gotten used to the registry on there because it just feels so much smoother than it is online too. It's just so much nicer.
And the Alice, how did you like CS:GO on LAN compared to 1.6? Do you think you're gonna do great at the cut this year? You always do great on LAN.
So. I don't know. I love playing on LAN. I love being next to like my teammates and staring at their screens and fucking shoving Christine. Like, that's my favorite part. So I can't wait to go to LAN.
You're on the opposite end of me this year.
No, why?
Because I don't get to sit next to you.
What's the seat placement again, Christine?
What's that?
Christine already decided it.
We already decided it.
Yeah, the seating arrangement is going to be Cath, Diane, Alice, Christine, Steph. I think, right?
Wait, no.
No, Diane here, Steph, Christine, Alice, Cath.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want Steph here and I want Alice here.
Because
so why am I next to Cath? I don't play anything with Cath.
Because she's a dumb bitch and no one wants to sit next to her.
I want to sit next to Diane.
Nope.
Yeah, you could switch Diane and Kat. Yeah, you could switch Diane and Kat probably.
All right.
All right, guys. So that's it for this week. Next week, make sure to follow the girls on all their social medias, because that's how you can support us watching our stream, support us on all our
Hang
social
on, Steph.
medias.
Cath is asking a question. She says, question, Potter, do you scream at your teammates on LAN? I do
Yes.
not scream at my teammates on LAN, but I will scream at you. In French, while everyone else is around us.
So yeah, so okay, so you guys got to stay tuned for this week, because Christine is gonna be landing in Montreal on the 18th, so this Saturday. So girls, we have practice this Saturday, by the way, Alice and Diane. So stay at your place. We're practicing this Saturday night.
Diane's practicing in my apartment this weekend. I'm gonna go pick her up. We're gonna land at my house.
Oh, what?
Nice.
That's so fucking cool. Yeah, we're gonna have like two different country landing kind of experience. That's gonna be so fucking cool. So we're gonna be streaming most likely throughout the week as well. So in the mornings when the girls are either at work, school, whatever, we're gonna be streaming from the bootcamp area. I think that the girls are landing on the 22nd. Are you landing at night, girls? Okay, so during the 22nd, during the day, for sure we're gonna be streaming. When Alice has work, we're gonna most likely be streaming as well. And this weekend, probably not, since you're going at Alice's house. We're gonna be practicing the whole weekend. But so stay tuned. All the girls are gonna be streaming. Hopefully the connection can handle like 4 or 5 streams at the same time at wherever we're gonna boot camp. Yeah, other than that, follow us on all our social medias. Follow Ubinited on the social media as well. We're gonna try to have a bigger presence there. If you're interested in being part of the Ubinited team, which means maybe working with us for some stuff, stay tuned and follow our social media as well, because we might do a casting call for 1 or 2 positions within Ubinited. So that's it, guys. Yay! So we love you. Hopefully we get to see each other soon again. Next Watch Cracking next Sunday, live all together from the boot camp area. Mind blowing. Mind blowing.
Wait, no, I think it's just you and Christine, right?
No, oh yeah, wait.
Next Sunday.
Oh next Sunday it's only me, Christine, Cath, and next Sunday it's everybody. Yeah. So yes, that's it, guys. So make sure to follow us on all our social medias, and it's a wrap for episode 7. Bye.
Adios.
Thanks for watching.